And here is Marion, beautiful Marion, in the last stage of weaving the centerpiece for the drum. So these are the last 4, which Marion is going now to be threading the lace around. So you can see it's already tightening up. Yeah, can you see that? And it's really coming together and very, you know, there is a sort of really good feeling to the drum. And yeah, so that's the last direction which Marion now is going to be weaving. And you will see and notice that the lace is different. It's not because it wasn't cut equal, it's because it's got areas with a lot of fat from the bison. So, yeah. So what do you feel about this stage, Marion?
This is really interesting. This is this is the most work, actually, because this is about really consciously balancing everything, making sure that the tension for the handles is very firm, that it's evenly placed, so the tension won't distort the skin or the frame. And yeah, this really fatty thread is so different to the elk because there was no fat on the elk. Yeah. And this is full of fat. So it's really greasy and slidey. And it's lots of fun.
So I'm going to show you Marion's hands now. And she's weaving. Yeah, she's just pulling. It really matters to stay very grounded and very present to the bison, because that bison is now coming slowly back together. Marion has remembered the bison and is going to bring him back, her, into life through the sound of the drum. And that feels very beautiful.
Yeah.
Now this is a 16 pouce. Yeah, what do you call it in English?
16 inch.
16 inch, so it's 40 centimeters.
16 diameter.
Which means 20 from the center, 20 centimeters both ways. We've not used the meter, except now.
And actually we didn't need the meter, you know, because we could have just done a piece of thread.
Yes.
And made sure it was the same thread.
Exactly, so that's something Marion can do.
Yeah.
As a last, you know, you don't have to use a meter. You can even use, you know, a piece of wood or anything that would measure 20 centimeters or whatever. But anyway, we're doing it feminine way. Marion is doing it a feminine way. Yeah, so she's pulling it through and around.
So this needs tightening up, so I'm just undoing it again.
So she's redoing it.
Because of this fatty piece here is really solid.
Yes, the fatty
so
piece.
I want to make sure
really,
it sits.
So you can see she's exerting quite a lot now of tension.
Well, I'm having to pull really hard because it's greasy, so I'm not. The tension's not massive actually. It's because it's greasy. It's
well, it looks as if you're really
pull.
Yeah. So there we are. You can see beautiful hands now at work, and she's been doing between 6 and 8 rounds. So she goes underneath and above.
I do 5 rounds and then a knot. So
5
the 6th
rounds
one
and
is
a knot.
the knot.
So it's 6 altogether. You can do 8. You can do more. Just depends on what sound you want to achieve. Yeah. So we're learning. This is a learning journey. So there we are. I'm going to stop for this moment until Marion has finished, and then she can take over the video. You can see she's really pulling, but you can get a sense that it's more the grease that's guiding her than the need to go very... Yeah.
That's it, that feels better. It's so greasy.
Yeah. So there we are. How does that feel, Marion?
That's good. So now we have to finish. We've got some knotting to finish it, haven't we?
Yes.
So we need to go and check with our maestro.
Yes. Okay,
the maestro, Sean Small Bear. Little Bear. Sean Little Bear.
Little Bear. We're going to do that now. I love this process.